Every once in a while we get one, a Supreme Court win for conservatives this week. In a 5-4 decision, the state of Texas can continue enforcing abortion restrictions. Planned Parenthood was challenging the state's law, claiming it was unconstitutional, but the highest court refused to intervene on their behalf in the ongoing legal dispute. While this decision actually does protect states' rights, the battle continues over the federal government's controversial law allowing the over-the-counter sale of the morning after pill to teens. Plan B one set is the only tablet that can be sold to minors without parental consent or even an ID. Students for Life of America, the largest youth pro-life organization in the U.S., put this whole thing to the test by sending a 15-year-old undercover actress to drugstores in 6 different states. The girl tries to buy Plan B, and then the cold medicine Sudafed. Take a look at what happened.
Need a birthday?
I thought I didn't need an ID for Plan B.
I need a birthday for these medicines.
Oh, I'm only 15. Is that a problem?
15?
I don't have an ID. Okay, I'll just get the Plan B then.
It's that easy. You can buy Plan B, but you can't buy cold medicine. So you can't have that thing for your sniffles, but the other thing, no problem. Well, if you think that's bad, we're about to get an exclusive look at a second series of shocking videos involving the over-the-counter sale of Plan B. Joining us tonight is Kristan Hawkins. She's the president of Students for Life of America. Look, I am not, I guess my generation of conservative is not in complete denial about premarital sex and teen sex, but these are pills that it sounds like you should need a prescription and some sort of parental or at least adult involvement.
That's exactly right. These pills, this one pill, is 10 times more powerful than the birth control pill, which you need a doctor's examination and a prescription before you can obtain in the United States. And
I thank you for coming on tonight to show us some of these videos. I can't believe this one is one that we're going to run. This scenario is a guy above the age of consent is he bringing the girl in, or is he talking about a girl who's 50? He's bringing in an underage girl, am I right?
There's a couple of different scenarios. Some he's by himself talking about his 15-year-old girlfriend, and some they're together.
All right, well, let's play the clip.
I don't want her parents to know, so I don't know, like you don't card or anything like that, or?
No, not anymore.
Okay, all right, good. She doesn't take the birth control pill. Like her parents won't let her, and she's 15. I'm 33. You want to get those two?
Yeah, sure.
Oh, okay, wait. The girl is standing to the left, and he says, I'm 33, and she's 15?
That's right. And he's actually older than 33. Eric has gray hair. It's very clear to everyone in the store what is going on here. And he admits that they're having an illegal statutory rape relationship.
Could this type of thing be, I mean, I was thinking worst case. I have two daughters. My oldest is going to be 4, so I'm not in this zone yet. But it sounds like people who are abusing minors could use this pill if they're in the sex trade or child pornography. I mean, this is very frightening stuff that these pharmacists are not acting like adults here.
That's exactly right. And because no one's being trained on this, store clerks or pharmacists. And in these states where we taped, store clerks and pharmacists aren't mandated reporters. And in fact, in any state, we can't find in the law where they actually have to mandate. It's a mandate. They have to report to authorities when they see this type of relationship going on. And there's also the issue of even if the pharmacist doesn't want to sell the drug, will he or she be fired if they refuse? What's their right of conscience here?
Well, you do have one, and we're going to play this clip. This pharmacist seems very uncomfortable with the situation. Let's play that.
felt uncomfortable.
I did, to be honest with you, I really did. And like I almost refused to sell, but in order to keep my job, I sold it.
You have to.
Well, okay. At least he was uncomfortable, right?
Yeah. She admitted to the 15-year-old's mom that she didn't want to sell a drug, but she was afraid for her job if she refused to sell it.
While I got you here, let's talk about this Texas abortion ruling. Houston had its own Kermit Gosnell-style case not too long ago. The Roe v. Wade case preserves, or creates, I should say, a right to an abortion, but does it deny the states from having certain restrictions? 20 weeks, we're not talking about the first trimester anymore.
That's right. And in 2007, the Gonzalez v. Planned Parenthood case, the Supreme Court stated that states have a constitutional role to play in limiting the interest of abortion. So states do have a role to play. And what you saw with the Texas case, Planned Parenthood is actually not challenging the ban against 20-week abortions. I know politically that's not something they really want to talk about, that they're advocating for abortions that are painful to babies. What they're challenging in Texas is the rule that requires abortionists to be in good standing with a local hospital within 30 miles of where they practice medicine.
Oh, so kind of like this pharmacy thing, Planned Parenthood wants to be able to provide something with less oversight and regulation than maybe a hospital.
That's exactly right. I mean, the bottom line is if you're a doctor and you can't find a hospital to grant you good standing admitting privileges within 30 miles of your facility, you shouldn't be practicing medicine at all.
So you have doctors that might not be, let's just say, the best of the profession, and you have an organization that has an interest in providing a service perhaps to, the hospital might want to contact parents or inform parents if underage girls come in to the hospital for this sort of procedure. Planned Parenthood might want to operate like the Plan B rule.
Well, you have to think about it. Planned Parenthood is an abortion business. They make over $1 billion every single year. Everyone knows about Kermit Gosnell in Philadelphia this year. It was Planned Parenthood in the 90s who lobbied against common sense safety standards in the state of Pennsylvania, which allowed Kermit Gosnell to exist. And this is exactly what they're arguing here in Texas. They're against common sense medical standards that every other medical facility and ambulatory surgical facility has to adhere to. You have to start asking yourself the question, what is their real interest? Is it helping women or is it their bottom line, their profit?
Thanks, Kristan. Thank you so much for joining us. Even some of you progressive parents out there might want to know what your daughters are up to. Now, coming up, the government may have its eyes on a new target, but it's not who you expect.